So welcome back to another video. So today I have the PROV1X. It's the 2021 version. So I'm gonna be testing it out in the green. I'm gonna give you some numbers and I'm gonna see if it's actually worth it, because it is expensive. It's about $5 a piece compared to the other ones that you can get at half price. I know a lot of people who claim that, I know even 12 handicappers who won't play with any other balls. They say that, no, I'm just playing with the PROV1 or the PROV1X. I don't trust any other balls because they claim that it goes farther, that around the green is better for putting, for chipping, overall. And I think there's a lot of people like that, and honestly I don't know if that's a fact. Okay, so these are my shots with my pitching wedge. I tend to draw the ball, as you can see here, so everything is going a little bit to the left. My grouping, as you can see here, a little bit to the left, a little more than I want, but nevertheless it's what that's me. Obviously it's not the ball. And basically here I can see the average 120, the average, and what I'm looking here is the spin. The spin is pretty high for me, so that's not bad, considering that the PROV1X is supposed to have less spin than the PROV1. For me, that's going to stop at the green pretty good, so pretty happy with that. The distance, as far as the distance, normally can carry like 125, so maybe just a little less than the normal ball that I play with. So this is the 2021 version. You can see that this is a little different from the older versions. It's quite nice. Feels good, obviously. Now you have to be careful because there's the standard PROV1 and the PROV1X. With the irons, it felt pretty good as well. With the drives, I think a lot of times it felt like it didn't spin as much to the right. Normally my miss is like a fade to the right, and somehow it was a little more contained. That's what I felt with the ball. Okay, so these are the graphic for my 7-iron. So I'm still hitting my draws here, and this is my grouping. Definitely feel that it spawned pretty good. A little less spin, but it definitely stopped at the greens. Did not have any problems with that. If I look at the average, 157 carry, swing speed 84, and the spin numbers 48,000. Obviously, the test here was done with a mat. It's going to cut down the spin, so I think it's probably about 6,000, I would say, maybe, because I did feel like I did get proper spin on the ball. It didn't roll back, but it didn't pass the green for sure, so definitely pretty good. With this one, the carry distance was pretty good, I would say, whereas with the pitching wedge was a little less, in my opinion. Okay, so these are the numbers for my driver. I had some fades and some draws. I felt pretty good, definitely. As far as distance, there were some balls hit really well, carry 225, but there was other ones that where I missed on the ball, on the face. It was like 215. But overall, if I look at the spin numbers, I'm pretty happy with that, except for those that were a little high. But overall, I feel like with this ball, you can definitely lower your spin, especially when you hit all the ball. So when you start missing a little bit of the ball, the dimples on it, my overall grouping was pretty good. Like I mentioned before, this fades right here, normally I'm used to getting a little shorter distance, so I was pretty happy with that, and this is consistent with what I saw at the course. My verdict on the ball, I would say I had some good shots. It felt pretty good around the green. Definitely, I was putting I was holding some long putts. I don't know if it was due to the ball, but definitely, I don't know if I can see the difference in spin. They say that the PROV1 spins a little more. I would say maybe just a little bit around the greens. I thought that I could have a little more check maybe, but I don't think I can at my level. Maybe I can't notice it at my level, I think. But the drives were pretty good. I think the drives were pretty decent with this ball. But I can't really tell you like this is the ball. I can't really say that. If I compare it to the TP5 or other reviews that I've done, I can't honestly. I'm an 8 handicapper, and I can honestly tell you that this is way better than for example, the TP5. I did hold more putts than normal, so I don't know if I can tell you that that's because of the balance, that this ball is better, has a better balance than other balls, and that's why I hold them. I don't know if I can make that claim, but I did putt pretty well overall today. So there's also people who claim that the balance, that they're not, most balls are not perfectly balanced, especially the low cost balls. And so that's gonna cause to, instead of getting like a 5-yard draw, you're gonna get like a 10-yard draw. And around the greens too, you might just miss it. Obviously, if you're really close to the hole, and you know, obviously if you miss by a cup, then it's not going to make a difference. But if you're really close, it might make a difference. So I don't know about that. I know that some people done some tests in a bucket with salt, and the Pro V1 is definitely perfectly balanced. So I've done a lot of testing with the Pro V1, and only once I saw a difference with the low cost ball where I felt like the Pro V1 wasn't drawing as much as the other ones, but it may be just my swing, so I wasn't completely sure. So it's a claim that a lot of people have made, but it's quite interesting because if it's true, in a way, it's kind of, you know, you could be missing a putt just because you have the wrong ball. So obviously, it's I don't know whether it's true or not. Okay, so this is the condition of the ball after about 12 holes right here. So it's not bad, I guess, for a new ball. I did hit it a lot today, and I also use it in the backyard green with the net. So it did, you know, it did suffer some damage, but you can barely see anything in here. So I think it did survive pretty good. And so I think it depends on what you like. I like low spinning ball for me. So this will be okay, but in my opinion, I don't know if it's justified. $5 a ball. I mean, you're bound to always lose a ball anyways at any given time. I think, you know, on the creek or just a random lost ball, it could always happen. So anyways, I hope you liked the review. Thanks for watching. Until next time.